goodness. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Can we take a moment? Can we take a breather? Double strike. Oh, what's happening? Hello everyone, welcome back to the boudoir and welcome to part 2 of Alice Badness Returns. I hope I'm seeing some familiar faces today. I hope most of you who watched the last video are back again for part 2. I really enjoyed recording part 1, so let's hope we get the same amount of enjoyment today. Let's get into it. So, where are we now? We are at the crockery. Look at this place. Visually, this part of the game is really, really nice. But I hate these guys. These guys can suck my... Come here. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Oh! Get sandwiched up. Look, I've got the thingy effect on, so... Whoa, girl, no. So you can see like the bits of their like teapot hats getting destroyed. That's so cool. Fuck. Oh, I hate these ones with the shields. But look at the teapot pieces everywhere. Alice can dodge enemy attacks. We know, girl. We know. Ha! Die! Now these guys are really easy with the teapot cannon. The teapot cannon is so good once you get it, but to be honest, I don't use it enough. I'm gonna be honest, it's one of the least used ones. I think the melee weapons, to be fair, are my favourite. Oh. And sometimes the heads pass, don't they? The heads get cut off. Yeah. Oh my god! See? Oh! Okay. Alright, are we done here? Look at all this stuff all over the ground. Alright. Also, this is meant... Right, so, anyone who doesn't know, because this is a fun fact for me, I didn't know this for quite a while. So we have this. This is an Easter egg. Basically, in the first game, if you don't know, in the first game, in the... what was the word called? It was called like Behind the Looking Glass or something, and it was basically the Mad Hatter's world, which is where we're going to go to, but it's got a different name now. But anyways, in the Mad Hatter's realm, oh no, it was more in the Mad Hatter's realm and Tweedledee. Anyways, in that world there was these robots like this where they had like wheels on them, and yeah, they were enemies in the last game. And so now we can see that there's a smaller kind of dead madcap inside. So what the law is going for is that the whole time when we were fighting these robot enemies in the first game, they were actually madcaps. So madcaps, even though they're new to this game as an enemy, they're story-wise, they're not new. They were there the entire time. We were fighting them the entire time. They would just used to be in machine suits. I don't know why, though. That part doesn't really make sense. It's just a little tiny Easter egg that they kind of came up with last minute. Lost and don't know where to go? Try using shrink wherever violets grow. While shrink sense will reveal hidden paths and clues. I don't use shrink sense enough. Fun fact that none of you will know. When I was having my game dev phase, I had a little bit of a phase a couple of years ago where I wanted to be a game developer. Now I realised that everything I liked about making games is what led me to wanting to make movies. I am a film student now. But yeah, back then I thought it was because I wanted to make games. It's not, I wanted to make movies. But I was misinterpreting those likes and those interests as wanting to make a game. I probably would still want to at least direct a game. I feel like that would be quite fun. But wait a second, I'll do this.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
Whoever Mr. Dickens is. You know, you'd think the Alice sleuth that I am would know. No clue who Mr. Dickens is. Look at this. Just take a couple of seconds to take this in. Look how visually stunning this game is. But anyways, yes, when I was going through my game dev phase, I made a mobile version of this game. It wasn't very good. I only built the game up. There wasn't London. I did the Vale of Tears, I did the Crockery, and I only did a little bit of the Hatter's Domain, like a little tiny bit. I can show you guys if you want, but not today. I'll wait for your feedback on that before I sacrifice my pride to be able to show you this. Well, it's not awful. It was actually quite alright for a mobile game. But it was basically, I really like this game. Obviously, if I haven't expressed it enough in the last video. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game and I wanted to have it in my pocket. I wanted to be able to play it on my phone. I wanted to be able to go to Wonderland wherever I went. And well, let's just say it kind of didn't turn out to be as useful in that sense as I imagined. But it happened.
Domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical. I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Some vents need to be activated by turning valves. While on the vent, you can rotate Alice. To exit the vent, press spacebar or simply move away from it. I'm using a controller, so we're not going to be pressing spacebar. We're going to be pressing A. I really love like the hair physics in this game. Look at this. I heard from somewhere, I don't know where it was, but apparently like back in the day this like hair physics was like really good. I mean it still is really good, but I mean like for how game graphics was at that time, this game was way ahead of its time, like visually. Anyways, like if a game came out today looking like this, I wouldn't think anything different. I wouldn't go, oh, this game looks old.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
I hear a pig. Actually, I know where it is. Never mind. Also, look, her hair is red. Like all the cosplayers, well, not all of them, but a lot of cosplayers think her hair is black. It's not, it's just a really dark kind of auburn colour. To be honest, you can see it more in the first game, because in the first game her hair is like a flat texture, whereas here it's kind of hard, like in low lighting situations, like, oh look, just there, look how red her hair looks there. That's what colour actual hair is, but obviously in situations like this, look, it's very easy to think that her hair is like just black, but it's not. You just have to look closely, look at that. So yeah, just in case you didn't know, Alice's hair is not black in this game. But also the cosplay community for this game, speaking of cosplay, the cosplay community just goes all in with this game. I even saw, and I mean it is kind of almost like a cosplay baiting game, if that's even a term, but the game does really feel like it baits cosplayers a little bit with the, not only just the ambitious kind of costume design that we have going on in this game, but also the switching of outfits, the multiple different outfits in this game. They're definitely really well asking for a cosplay community to be built around this game. And yeah, the community still today, after all this time, still flourishes. I think that's the thing about Alice fans, is that we are very patient because of how, I guess, used to radio silence we are when it comes to this game series. We are used to waiting quite a long time for any developments in this game series to go anywhere. So I feel like that's why a lot of communities for this game have still stuck around. Obviously, I was not there during the wait between the first and second game, but I have between the second and third. When the third game comes out, you do not know how fast I will make a video on it. You do not know how fast I will pre-order the game. And I will play it the minute it comes out. I will be the first person to make a video on this game, and if I'm not, you better not be a bunch of slinks. You better stick with me and go on this journey with me together. Oh, wait, no, oh, there we are. Thank you. Look at the light bulbs with wings. They're like the bread and butterflies from the Disney cartoon. Hi! Oh wait. Were the bread and butterflies in the But I wouldn't be surprised if I found out there were. As much of an Alice fan I am, I also do not read a lot of books. So I've only read portions of the book. I obviously know what happened because I grew up watching so many interpretations and adaptations of it. You'd be surprised how many adaptations of Alice there is, and most of them stick by the book religiously. You would actually be surprised. The one I grew up with the most, I think the first one I ever watched was this like British TV movie version of Alice in Wonderland that came out in 1999. I didn't watch it on TV obviously because I wasn't born in 1999, but it eventually got released on DVD, and then that's how I watched it. I still have the exact same DVD. And the main thing that I remember from that point in my life was I would refer to the film as Yellow Dress Alice, because it was the only ever version of Alice that I'd seen with a yellow dress. And that version of Alice, by the way, was so visually striking. She had like a yellow dress and like stripy tights. I mean, this one does, but this one's understandable. I mean, we know this one's bald, but yeah, this Alice wasn't the first to do the stripy tights look. At least not black and white. That was the thing about the yellow dress Alice was. It was black and white stripes. Oh my goodness. 2 shield guys. But it was the fact that she the Alice in that one, she was meant to be a little Victorian girl, but she looked like such a product of the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, she had pin straight hair. Oh my god, my camera was stuck. She had like pin straight hair and like a plain black hairband, and I just don't think they would have done that in the Victorian times. It was a lot about, especially little girls, giving them curls, giving them locks, and especially not the plain hairband. I mean, I might just be making up, but they didn't have plastic in those days. Like, it would have been a ribbon. Oh my goodness. At least it would have been a ribbon. Or a fabric, but I'm pretty sure in that movie it was like just a plain plastic hairband like what I have. Let me try and get one out. Do I still have one in like this? Like, it just looked like that. But I might be wrong, it might not have been plastic, but it looked like that. Look at all the teacup stuff all over the floor. What's it called? Ceramics? Hey! Oh, I was like, why can't we walk on that now? Just the game's being a bit rude. Oh, pig. Oh, no, I know where the pig is. It's not even up here. Oh my god. I hate the slugs. It's so much better once you can just crush them with the hobby horse. Oh. I'm walking in the air. Okay. I promise you, I can actually sing. But I get there's some weird psychology going on with me. But like, I feel more confident and comfortable singing awfully than singing normally. Don't know what it is, but that's just the way it goes.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
That might be a reference to a story arc later on. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And if you know, please don't spoil it for anybody else in the comments. And I really hope I haven't given you the good idea too either. Oh, I missed that over there. Can I go back? Okay. I'm pretty sure I can go back from that like platform here. I'm pretty sure I can reach that. Yeah, okay. We're all good. We're all good to go. Never mind. False alarm. No need to panic. Oh, okay. Didn't know whether I was gonna land that or not. I really like this part of the game. Look at this. Very like surreal, isn't it? How do you get over to that? Oh, it'll be this, won't it? I don't know the entire ins and outs of this game. Yeah, it's that. Okay. Oh. Look how big and cool this looks. Like, I would love to have a massive wall around my house as well. That's one thing I would like to say. We are moving in a couple of months. So this background, better kiss goodbye, honey, because we are getting out of here. Well, I mean, it's mostly confirmed that we're moving, but you never know. Something might pop up and get in the way. You never know what life throws at you. But if everything goes smoothly, then in a couple of months' time, you know, around mid-October, we'll be moving.
A brick house, like Gibraltar, is impervious to fire, weather, and the indecencies of Barbary macaques, should the need arise.
Good. I'm pretty sure Alice's house was wood, though. Because obviously, how else would it like burn to a crisp? not to be morbid, but I mean, well, actually, they still would have died. Brick houses are not completely immortal to fire. This is a brick house. For any Americans watching, the majority, I would say, of houses built in this country are built with brick. And yeah, it isn't like a big, massive savior or anything.
You contrary child, use the bedpan and let go of that wretched rabbit.
Alice was weeing herself in the bed. Alice, wee in the bed. Or poo in the bed, I don't know. You never know. Might have had a bit of an Amber Heard moment, but there's not really a lot of ways to find out. I don't think we'll be exploring that side of Alice in the third game. Also, you know how we get the blue petals when we jump? I love how they like float to the ground like that, like they stick around. Whereas in lower graphics, they kind of just fizzle off into nothing. Whereas I like how they, yeah, I like that. Because again, all of this RTX stuff is like magic to me, because when I played the game, it was Xbox 360.
Child, I suspect. The sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
Oh, well, there you go, childhood trauma, child psychology. Ooh. Am I seeing outside of the world here, or am I just seeing glowing blue now? I'm pretty sure if I was seeing out the world, I would be seeing like the skybox, like the greeny, blue, yellowy clouds going on. Look at all the teacups. When do we finish this? When should we finish? Oh, goodness, I thought the game had crashed on me. Yeah, when should we finish this episode? Should we finish it when we go down the trash chute? Okay. We'll get to the trash chute, then I'll get out of here. Get out of your way. go away. Just don't. Oh! Whoa, we were really close. Oh, look at all the cogs flying. Hello? Stop! Oh, I love the cogs. And the bits, the mechanical bits. This part of the game here, with all the tea, it looks so fun. And then look, the milk. Oh, am I getting stuff thrown at me? Yes, I am. But yeah, look, milk going into the tea. Isn't that so fun? I wish tea was actually made this way. In a big massive factory, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But instead of like a chocolate river, it's a tea river. I don't even know why I'm talking so enthusiastically about it. You know, I'm not. I don't really drink tea. To me, it's just herbal water. It's just water with a little bit of a kick. Hello, wait, stop. But when I was, how old was I? Maybe about 10 maybe, I had like a herbal tea craze where I wanted to be like the adults. I wanted to be like all the adults around me who were drinking hot drinks. They were drinking tea, drinking coffee, and so I wanted to be like them. And so the thing that I could tolerate the most was herbal tea. So I went, oh, I'll just tell everybody that I like that. But even then I got sick of that. Oh, goodness. No. Oh, no. Okay. Can we take a moment? Can we take a breather? Oh. Double strike. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Stuff flying. There's a lot going on. Okay. Oh. I find the combat in this game would be so satisfying. Lost and found. The lost and found box at primary school was absolute. Am I allowed to say? Oh god. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna have to bleep it out anyways. I just don't like film because then I feel like I have to bleep it out. I don't know the actual rules. Like, I don't know whether I'm gonna get slapped on the wrist for swearing or not, because I'm not monetizing. I think I've mentioned this before. Maybe I've mentioned it in a video that might come out before or after this video. Anyways, I have mentioned it at some point. Where is the Cheshire Cat? Doesn't he like appear here at some point? Oh, Lucas trying to put the clockwork bomb on. I haven't even got to that yet. Yeah, where's the Cheshire? Alright, there we go.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
Okay. All that worrying for that. Oh, no. After. Oh, and I missed my lift as well. Whoa. My throat. Okay. Look at that. What? Come on, wait for us for a second. I know I'm taking my time, but give us a second. Oh. I hate this music. This might be my least. Yeah, this might be my least favourite part of this game's soundtrack. Do you know what I love? I love Queensland. The Queensland, which is actually, when we get to it, it's one of the best soundtrack parts of this game's soundtrack. one of the best songs. Even just look it up if you're unfamiliar with the game. Just look up Alice Madness Returns OST Queensland. It is my favourite song. I don't know what it is, it's just so fitting for this game. Well, as a whole, but it's also quite fitting for the area itself, for the Queen's Castle. Yeah, I really like that one, and I think on the unreleased OST there's a song called, I think it's called Off With Your Head. I keep trying to put the Clockwork Bomb on. The Off With Your Head, that isn't that bad either, but I like the tune that's on the main menu. I like that one. That one's really good, but that one's more nostalgic. But it's also quite a good song, to be honest. But this song just drives me around the bend. I don't know what it is. It's just nothing. But I mean, I guess it fits the vibe. It passed the test, but also die. We've gone down the trash chute. We're gonna get our Clockwork Bomb, and this is where I leave you all in the dust. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. This game really lifts up my mood. I think do you know what it is? It's because I just sit and talk, because I'm not like really concentrating too much on the game. I can just sit and talk and vent. I think I said this in the last video, but it's really like a stream where I'm just talking to you all as if you were like my busy mate, which I like. It really lifts up my mood, and I get to talk about things that interest me while also playing a game that I absolutely adore. So anyways, everyone, this concludes today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave your love and suggestions down in the comments below. Make sure to return for part 3. You do not want to miss it. Keep your, wait a second. What's the bell? Click the bell notification. And so you can get a notification whenever I upload the next video, or just for any of my next uploads if you really are interested in me as a whole, which if you are, I am greatly honoured. Oh my god, my hair's been like this all day. This is what happens when I wash my hair. It just goes and then I try and do this, but it still doesn't even work. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Bye bye.